Recently, I took a trip to California to ride some of the greatest roller coasters ever made in the States. And even though I was on a tight schedule, I still managed to go to Santa Monica to visit Pacific Park, a boardwalk park home to great food, midway games, and the rare hidden gem, Santa Monica West Coaster. My name is Avery, and this is United Coasters. 30 minutes north of LAX stands Santa Monica Pier, home to Pacific Park. This oceanfront location is in the zeitgeist for almost any form of entertainment for the modern California aesthetic. From movies like Iron Man to games like GTA 5, this boardwalk is present in some shape or form along with its two major attractions, the Ferris wheel and West Coaster. What makes this coaster so unique is actually the manufacturer. West Coaster was created by Morgan Manufacturing, the same people that made Still Ill at my home park of SeaWorld San Antonio and Wild Thing at Valley Fair in Minnesota. This company eventually became Chance Rides, with just 8 coasters in operation built by Morgan today. West Coaster is placed towards the end of Pacific Park, and along with the Ferris wheel named Pacific Wheel, dominates the skyline. With a track length of 1,300 feet, this coaster outlines the entirety of the main boardwalk, completely surrounding parkgoers with its yellow track. The coaster only operates with one train comprised of 5 cars. 2 across seating with 3 rows to a car makes it hold a max of 30 riders. West Coaster starts with the lift straight out of the station, rising you to its max height of 55 feet. After, you dip down, gaining a marginal bit of speed and entering into one of only 2 elements, a 540-degree helix. This first helix starts slow and ends with a max speed of 35 miles per hour. You straighten out, coasting down the length of the boardwalk, undergoing 2 hills. The first hill is bigger and allows the second smaller hill to act as a sort of speed hill. You then rise past the Ferris wheel into another identical helix that winds down over the Pierce Scrambler. The coaster continues its downward momentum, dipping to the left and popping up into the station. Whether it was due by the abruptness or the ending of the layout in the final helix, I feel that West Coaster hits its true top speed at the end of the ride. And that's about it when it comes to track layout. If you're looking for an extreme coaster, this is anything from it, but it's because of its location and type of ride that makes West Coaster one of the most famous coasters in the world. Its ease of riding, along with the minimum height of just 42 inches, makes it a great family coaster, and a perfect first coaster too. One thing that people don't bring up that much is the view on this ride. Along the track, you're either looking out to the Pacific Ocean, the city of Santa Monica, or the coastline of the beach. Getting into the price, an all-day pass that can get you unlimited rides on West Coaster and other attractions costs $30 for those under 8 and $50 for everyone over. A single ride costs $15, and if it's a slow day like it was for me, they do allow re-rides. I recommend sitting in the front for the nice views, but if you want any sense of force or speed, sit in the back. Upon ranking it in the sense of rarity, I had to give West Coaster a ranking of 2. This is one of the tamest family coasters I've ever ridden, but with no sense of thrill, making it a boring experience. The location is cool and adds to it not being a 1, but if I were to move this ride to a small FEC, it would be boring. Another thing to mention again is that this is the second coaster created by Morgan, with Wild Thing being opened first just 14 days earlier in May 1996. And if the consensus of coaster enthusiasts call Wild Thing Mild Thing, what on earth would you call West Coaster? Actually, if I made a list of all the coasters currently in operation made by Morgan, this would be at the bottom of the list. And since we have time, let's go ahead and just do that. Okay, so we're starting off at Still Dragon 2000 at Nagashima Spa Land at the top, followed by Superman El Ultimo Escapo at Six Flags Mexico. Then we have Still Force at Dorney Park. That's followed by Still Ill at SeaWorld San Antonio, which is my home park, and then on to Mamba at Worlds of Fun. Then Wild Thing at Valley Fair, with the penultimate being Quicksilver Express at Gilroy Gardens, and finally ending on Santa Monica West Coaster at Pacific Park, because at least all of them have something a little bit more notable in terms of layout. If you agree, disagree, or want to share your experiences of West Coaster, don't be shy to comment below. And if you made it this far in the video, consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. Lastly, I just want to say thank you and remember to stay united.